Welcome to the Lads AM podcast, a show for those late night ramblings you only get when the rest of the world is asleep. This show is available in both podcast and Let's Play form. Check out our social media to find out how to listen the way you want to. Tonight, we are playing
The rats made me crazy. Crazy. I was crazy once.
They locked me in a room.
Imagine someone walking by. This would be the worst. Because, I know other people, other years, the people walked by and be like, oh, they're doing something with a camera? That's crazy.
Yeah.
This is just a satanic chant.
In a tent.
It's a cold.
A single tent that's lit up.
I almost, walking back, I almost took a photo of our tent. Because it's just the dark room. And then a golden dome.
It's like someone toggled full bright and gave them all that.
What are they doing in there?
Oh, we'll have to, we'll get that.
Yeah, all the
We'll take a
screaming they've
picture
already
after.
heard from our campsite, and then just hear us chanting.
Bro.
Ooga shaka, ooga
Dude.
shaka.
I hope it doesn't start raining again.
You should be fine.
Doesn't look like according to the weather. It's not gonna rain.
No, Rob, I do need to say it, because you know what it's called? It's called a segue into our first topic. It's raining. Or it was raining. And It was
Yeah.
really bad. And I was really sad. And I was sitting over there, and Fanning was there, and you were there, and Georgie was here, and Dustin was there.
I moved around a little
He
bit.
moved around a lot. He also changed multiple times.
He changed multiple times,
Took off his
and
pants in front of us.
you only noticed like half of them apparently.
Well, you said your pants were over there. Well, someone said there was pants over there.
Yeah.
And they said they
Yeah,
were
that
gray.
was me.
And I have dark gray pants. And I was like, oh, those must be mine, because this, half of my tent. Hello, Georgie. Hello, roommate.
Hello.
Roomie. And I'm like, oh, they must be mine. And then I look at them and I'm like, those are not mine. And then they're Dustin's. I look over at Dustin's. I see that he has taken his pants off. To clarify, he had.
This is a conversation we already had, Robert. What are you talking about?
To clarify, he had shorts on.
I had shorts on
there.
underneath.
He wasn't having.
They were invisible.
Because I was dressed the way I am now because it was cold. But then it started raining, so we ran in here, and I was immediately hot and muggy, so I just took off my sweater and my sweatpants and just threw it across the room over
It's
Robert's
just
head.
really funny
And
because I
somehow
didn't
nobody
see
noticed.
it.
No one saw
No
it.
one. We're all in a confined area. And
I'll be honest, I'm
no one
learning
noticed.
all of this for the
Yeah,
first
no
time.
shit.
No, you're
Sherlock.
not. You literally.
Bro.
We've had this conversation earlier today.
Bro, are you sure I was here?
Yes.
You sure I was tuned in?
Yes, you asked questions.
I asked. I did.
Bro, when is this dude tuned in?
Yeah, true.
Dude, my head is a radio and it's always just tuned to static.
What?
Not even high.
I don't need to be high. I'm not even drunk.
I know.
I'm
You're
full on
completely
sober.
sober right now.
That's unfortunate.
That's unfortunate.
For all of us.
Yep.
I also.
Oh wait, you don't drink that.
No.
I don't,
Where's the vodka?
outside.
It's probably outside, yeah.
Probably outside.
We overdid it with food again somehow.
What?
I feel like we overdid it with food again
Well,
somehow.
Well,
Okay, to be fair,
whoa,
to be fair, we would have been fine if the rain wasn't so bad. If we could actually make
Oh,
the
I guess,
sandwiches
yeah, it
and
wouldn't been
actually-
that bad.
and we actually could
And
cook
the
the
Okay, yeah,
steaks,
that's a good
we
point.
would have had.
I just found
a
to find there were a
done
couple
this.
of times where we thought about at least I would be with somebody and we would think about getting something. I'd be like, we typically overpack with that, so maybe not this year. And then the rain was like, you're still gonna do it.
I'm just saying.
Fucking hell.
We bought 3 things of dried mangoes.
yeah, and
And
I
each on a
we finished 2
different
of them now.
trail.
okay, and I've eaten 80% of them,
True.
Yeah,
and I have another one over there
yeah.
that I fully intend on eating.
For later.
I can't. When I start, I can't stop.
Yeah,
That's
we'll
the
be good
problem.
with that, yeah.
I always.
Me with your mom.
Hey, hell yeah, brother. Hell yeah, brother.
Can't high five on one of the other ones like that.
Damn. But no, I fully intend on eating those. I can't stop. I have the same issue when I have them at home because I'm like, oh, I want them. And then I'm like, no, I specifically want to save some of these for when I'm high later because they'll be awesome. They never last.
The second half of me teaching last school year, my go-to snack in my classroom was always either dried mango or banana chips.
Banana chips are good.
Yeah. Oh, or plantain chips.
Plantain chips. Those are just like fancy bananas.
Yeah.
Plantains are weird bananas.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which sucks because they're tricking you into thinking that they're fruit. And they're not fruit. Well, they are fruit, but they're not healthy.
They're not?
or just sugar?
It's all added sugar.
That's how it's dried.
It's pretty much.
Oh, I thought you meant just plantains versus bananas.
No.
The
I'm
dry
talking
stuff.
about the snack foods.
Because they like
Oh,
dry,
yeah,
but
I
like
was
they put the
wondering.
sugar on there, and then that's how it dries.
Yeah.
And it gets all wrinkly and stuff. They
I
heat it up.
forgot. Did I ever talk on podcast about how my parents didn't know what a plantain was?
Yes.
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 I did.
I
Okay,
specifically remember this one actually.
cool. Okay.
How your mom made, instead of banana bread,
Banana
they
bread,
made
Plantain bread. Yeah.
Damn.
You ever had zucchini bread?
I
No.
have. It's good.
Your mom had my
really good.
zucchini.
You know what we haven't had?
Bread.
Don't high-five me, right, Zach?
Nope.
Please, don't leave me hanging. Not in front of the camera, please.
Actually, explicitly because in front of the camera. That's
I need to
actually
pretend I
how
have
it
higher
works.
standards for these when I'm in front of the camera. If you're off camera, like, okay, sure, whatever.
Whatever.
But on camera, it's like, no, sorry. it
I'm
has to be a
not
good one.
high fiving for C's,
Word.
brother.
Yeah.
Um,
We didn't have guacamole bread, though.
We didn't.
That's the type of bread we didn't have.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Oh, I was thinking about that.
Yeah,
Just do the sandwiches tomorrow for lunch.
Your mom's
Good.
a sandwich.
we could.
We just wouldn't have the bacon on it.
Bless you.
Bless
Bless
you.
you.
Thank you.
But yeah, we
could-
want to do the...
We could bake or cook the bacon
In a pot.
like we did this morning.
That's what we did this morning.
here, and then just
Pot.
bring it with us and make sandwiches in the
Because we
parking
want to
lot
do
somewhere.
the hit series, Roll for Sandwich. And we did that, and now it's supposed to be our lunch today. But then it rained, so we had no opportunity to do it, unfortunately.
It rained a lot.
With our sandwich being, it was guacamole bread.
Yeah, avocado bread.
Our main avocado bread, we kept switching back and forth. The main was ham, then cheese was sharp cheddar,
Sharp cheddar.
roughage, hot pepper and pickles, and our sauce was
Chick-fil-A sauce.
Chick-fil-A
Chick-fil-A
sauce.
And the wild magic roll was bacon.
Bacon, yeah.
Bacon. I don't
So maybe we can do it tomorrow.
like pickles.
Unfortunately, it goes
I
against the
mean-
entire concept of the thing, though, Matt.
I mean, I'm LGBT.
Wait, what?
The Chick-fil-A sauce.
I understand what he's going for. Before you guys jump down his ass, I know what he's going for.
I'm still gonna jump down his ass. Why the fuck?
So confused because I was with the pickles.
Guys, I don't like ham. Well, as you
gay.
know, I'm gay.
That's basically what I heard.
Does this solve your?
You don't like pickles, huh?
I don't like ham either.
I also don't
Does-
like hot peppers.
Does this solve your problem? And I'm like, no, it doesn't. Proud of you. Happy for you. Doesn't solve my problem. Anyway.
Anyway, I'm expecting that sandwich to be
so
about 4 out
actually,
of 10.
we actually have a special guest for this episode of Camping Podcast. It's the visitor.
Oh my
We have
god.
a visitor.
No way. He's
Have a
back.
visitor.
We have a
He's
visitor.
back.
All right, so so Georgia, we can start from the beginning.
Oh Christ. You want me to start?
Yeah. Well, you.
Buddy.
You're really the only one that has anything to add to it of us here. So.
All right. So we went to bed after getting inebriated.
Of course.
I was tossing and turning. Woke up a couple of times.
As you do.
As you do, camping, sleeping on the ground, whatnot. And I get woken up. I get like smacked by something. But like the side of the tent like smacks me, and I'm like, okay, what the fuck? So I roll over, and see a bear's face as like an outline in the tent, thinking that it's like trying to poke its head in. I'm like, oh shit, here's how I die. So I turn over to to try to get attention, and I yell out. Well, I don't really yell out. I really should have said it louder. I was like, guys.
You said it enough for me to hear you.
You said it enough that we think that's what woke up both me and Dustin.
Yeah.
Fair.
Yeah.
Who were in a separate tent, mind
So
you.
actually, you said appropriate amount, I guess.
I guess so.
Yeah, because I heard it.
Yeah,
I didn't.
Okay.
Yeah, so everyone's
passed
up
out.
except
Yeah.
for Fanning, but like
But-
most of us are not communicating with
But
each
I-
other.
I'm the only one there, and I wake up and I'm like, brother, what's going on?
I
Didn't say it straight.
I think we have a visitor.
Which is not what I want to hear.
It's the scariest thing to hear when you're camping. Because you're not supposed to have visitors.
Because in a
in the middle of the night,
potentially
at least.
Yeah.
life or death situation, I want as much information as possible. And all you did was say, we might have a visitor. And I'm like, is it an animal visitor? Or is it a human visitor? Because that goes into different like trees.
Yeah.
If he said animal visitor, I would have been like, okay, is it a big one? Or is it a friendly one?
Right.
And you said, I don't know what happened. You said human.
I swear to
said
God.
human.
I heard human.
Look, I
Look, me and Dustin didn't hear a shit.
Yeah, it was
so-
too intelligent.
look,
I was passed out.
Yeah, you were dead.
I was half conscious, startled and frightened. Maybe I was trying to say non-human.
Sure.
But anyways, what happened next?
I believe she discovered
What
what, it
did
actually
you
was.
find out?
Yeah, you.
Yeah, what was the
found out what
visitor,
actually
George?
Me like half asleep watches you just figure this out on your own.
Because remember, you find out, because you saw a bear face.
Yeah.
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 Explain the bare face
And it was
that
a
we
human.
clearly saw.
Yeah, so I saw, Matt gives me 21 questions.
It sounds like he gave you one.
You answered badly.
You answered incorrectly.
Yes.
The amount of time that passed could have fit 20 questions.
Yeah, you're right. While this was going on, I was trying to figure out if there was indeed something outside. So I turned my phone flashlight on and I'm like, all right, do I see any large shadows looming outside? There were none. But it also made me realize, because the wind also had picked up, that like the side of the tent flew in a little. And it's probably what smacked me. So I'm like, I went to go lay back down and be like, okay, obviously it was just the tent. But the bear face was, and then I turned to my,
I don't know if you can
Right.
see it. It might be blocked.
it's
Little pockets.
blocked.
Little pockets.
Pockets
got a
on the
version
side
of it
of
over
the
here.
door.
That's your left.
Yeah, but when I was sleeping, it was on my right.
Okay.
So a little pocket on the door, filled with my stuff and like keys and everything, made the outline of a bear's face
Definitely
almost.
did not.
Well, yeah.
Which
I
I
mean,
did mention today. It did look like one.
Thank you, Zach.
if you kind of squint your eyes and tilt your head
it's-
and close both your eyes.
If it's fucking dark
Like
in the middle of the night, you're half awake, you glance at it quickly, yeah, you think it's a bear's face in your face, and then freak out.
I was just remember talking to George, I thought the idea was so hilarious of like, your last words before getting mauled by a bear is, we have a visitor.
That's just like shitty horror movie writing. It is.
That's exactly what I
Yeah.
was thinking.
It's like it's like the worst trope in horror movies is like they're here.
Yeah.
Let's not do that. Let's just say words and explain the situation.
Dustin, you
please.
should send that to the producers of Cocaine Bear 2.
God damn.
That'd be awesome because then he realizes it's not a bear, goes back to sleep, and then it is actually a bear.
Yeah, she is a
And then-
cocaine bear.
And the
Kicks me
bear
out of the tent.
and the bear is on cocaine.
And the bear looks around, realizes there's no coke, and leaves.
Oh, the other very NPC thing I did, when I realized it was the wind, I just said, must have been the wind.
He's too Skyrim.
And I'm like, yeah, Skyrim fan when he feels wind. He sees a bear.
It must have been the wind.
Average Skyrim NPC interaction.
Must have been the wind.
Yeah.
Jeez.
I really like this tent. Just how big it is.
It is a very
It's
roomy
amazing.
tent.
Isn't it awesome?
Yeah.
I mean, it leaks a little bit.
I believe if it's 8 people.
Until we fixed it.
Yeah.
Actually, you guys fixed it. I shouldn't say till we.
Yeah, you
So-
three
some
decided
people
to stay
stayed
inside.
inside.
Yeah.
The
And one-
inside and the outside
Yeah.
kingdoms.
Because we,
I kept it up in case it was falling.
No,
or
we needed someone on the
information.
inside to tell us.
to just randomly scream if anything moved.
Yeah.
Yep.
But yeah, because we ran in here when it started raining, and we also have a canopy outside, and we thought it would be great to put the canopy over the tent as much as we could.
It was a terrible idea.
It was a terrible idea. It didn't help as much as we thought.
May have
Made it
hindered
worse.
us.
It specifically made it worse, yeah. Because the rain started, it wasn't like leaking terribly, but it was a little too much where it started to get pretty annoying. So then we had to run out and try to fix it ourselves.
Well, the other thing was, too, that the bar on one side wasn't fully extended.
Yeah.
Which was making a pocket, and then we set up like a whole like machine to funnel water into that pocket.
Yeah, because the canopy is specifically designed to have all the rainwater slide off of it. So just sliding off of the canopy into this little like dent that we have in our
Exacerbating the
roof
issue.
essentially.
So we fixed both problems at the same time, which did make this
and it made it like
Which
infinitely
actually
better.
made it way bigger, and we were already saying that this is crazy how big this tent is.
Yeah, and then we stretched it out a little
Yeah,
bit,
we
pulled
got,
down,
like,
got the stakes in. It's like, man, it's even bigger than before.
That's crazy.
Honestly, to me, the thing that's crazy about this tent isn't how big it is, because I've seen tents be this big before. I've actually seen tents that are bigger than this.
Same.
But the fact that we got to this campsite, and the first thing I do is say, I need to go use the restroom. You guys unzip the tent and start looking at the pieces. And I am gone for 2 minutes. And the tent is up. And I'm like, and keep in mind that, and feel free to disagree with me, but like, I'm probably the one who has the most typical tent put up experience.
Yeah.
Yep.
So the fact that the 5 of you got it up in 2 minutes, I'm like, what the fuck?
It is
I
like
was
one
like,
piece.
how?
Yeah, it's literally just one piece. You just stand everything up and you're done.
Yeah, I was really surprised it was too. I was gonna be like a million pieces.
Yeah. I thought I was like, man, I want to deal with this as Robert Gunn. How are we going to figure this out? And then we just kind of moved everything like this. It's like, oh,
Oh, there you
that's
go.
just it.
It just stands.
There we go.
The only thing is that we have to clip the frames together, or like not clip it together, but like extend it enough so it locks in and it's
Yeah.
fully extended. And then after we messed up that one of them wasn't, and then kind of
But even
Film
with
itself.
that, it was
You
still
know.
yeah, it was
This
still good.
this tent's a permanent addition to the camping
the rotation.
annual
Yeah,
tent.
Yeah.
I think we're just gonna have to get like a tarp or something just in case we have a bad rain time
And
again.
some flex tape.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and some flex tape,
fucking
not the
thing.
tape that apparently your uncle already used. in
yeah.
here.
I mean, it
It looks like Scotch.
it
tape.
literally looks like he like lined it with Scotch tape, which I
Yeah.
might have to ask him about.
It's funny because we saw it like dangling from here from
Oh,
the
is
door.
that what that was?
Yeah,
I
it's
think-
tape.
Yeah,
It's
Oh.
tape.
It's just tape.
It literally is tape, and if you look at like the edges, a lot of it's been pulled off already.
Yeah,
But if you look at other edges, it's like also
it was on
there.
every single seam. Because at first we saw it dangling from here. I'm like, what's that? Oh, must have been some plastic
figure
cover
out-
that was on it when they first bought it, so we ripped it off. And then a little bit later, like, you guys were gone. But Georgia and I were just hanging out, we're standing, and Matt. And we're just looking around, I was like, wait, there's tape on this seam. Wait, there's tape on this one over here. Oh my god, there's tape on literally every scene in this tent.
Unless
Was
that's
this when I was
like,
taking a nap?
yeah, you were taking a nap, yeah.
You were past
unless that's like it like is like from like the manufacturer and it's just got old.
Maybe, but I don't know. It
Started
does just
feeling-
look like even right there, Robert, I don't know if you see, it's just a cross section of just
Oh my god, I
Scotch tape
see
right
it.
there, yeah.
Wait, what?
Yeah, it's just tape everywhere.
Yeah.
That's where I was
Yeah.
like, oh, so your uncle probably had a similar issue with this.
I mean, that would make sense considering Georgie's window was just getting water no matter what,
Yup.
Yeah.
and it's fully closed.
Yup.
That probably has something to do with it.
Yeah.
No, we're there. We did it.
What?
We're here.
We survived.
Looking at things now, we may want to just pat down the roof and wall.
Nah,
Yeah.
nah, it's fine. It'll.
Motherfucker, you ain't
You're not
sleeping in this
sleeping.
bitch.
Yeah, I do think most of the dripping we were kind of experiencing was like even when the rain slowed down, it would still because I think there was just water on it. But I think probably before we go to bed, just give it a wipe down and
Yeah.
hopefully the rain stays.
The weather app is staying away.
Yeah, that's
Fingers
good.
crossed.
That's good. Well, it doesn't count if it's on camera. Everyone knows that.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, I thought you were gonna pull something out. I was like, you
No,
got
it's
something?
Just crossing his
fingers
behind
crossed
his
behind the
back.
back.
Oh, okay.
That way it's on that camera.
That's the thing you do when you're like lying.
There were cokes.
As you're like, oh yeah.
Well, that's what I thought, but he was telling me otherwise.
Oh, they're over
Move
there
the
by
Cokes
the
over there.
camera.
Yeah,
I don't know where the
Don't worry
Coke
about
is.
it.
it's over there. Don't worry about it. We're not eating on here.
Guys, we can't
Try
show
not.
the illegal drugs on the camera.
What illegal drugs?
Yeah, that's
The
why
Coke.
mine's in a red Coke cup.
Why do you think I'm hiding behind Matt?
Blunt in one hand,
Oh, I will. I'm the illegal substance.
blunt in one
He
hand,
is the
lactate in the other.
illegal
Oh, no.
I like
Nice.
the whisper.
Yeah.
The one Hugger gave was to me, I think.
Thanks, man.
And
Appreciate
the, and
you.
the microphone.
And the mic.
And the microphone, hopefully.
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 Yeah, it should be fun.
Yeah. You gave me an assignment.
I did give you an assignment.
It was a very easy assignment because it was all AI.
Mm-hmm.
Because I finally we talked about before how there's AI summaries of podcasts now on YouTube.
yes.
And I had finally got it on my YouTube. So I was just kind of going buck wild on our channel.
Oh my
And I would send a
goodness.
couple into general, and then Matt said, oh, you should go back to the camping trip episodes and see what AI summary did for those. And I did do that. So I'm going to try to go in order. if I can figure it out, of the camping trips.
I really wanted to just be like, Rob eats so many marshmallows.
You did eat
Munch,
a lot of
munch,
marshmallows.
munch, 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 munch,
I don't
munch.
think I did the first one. I think it was the second one I did.
No, it was both.
Oh, it was both nice.
Yes.
That's it was.
Well, where are the marshmallows? I need to continue the tradition.
I feel like you ate a lot yesterday too.
I did.
You were going nuts with the marshmallows yesterday. That was fun.
And we had jumbo size too.
We
Yeah.
did.
We had big, girthy,
Big,
heterosexual
big,
marshmallows.
girthy, heterosexual marshmallows and little
Gay
gay,
ones.
little
Gay
gay
little
marshmallows.
Little
I'm just saying, I find it derogatory that the gay marshmallows come from the LGBT person. Just saying.
The gay marshmallows? No,
If you've got big
that's
marshmallows,
because
they're
Alright, fine.
hetero.
The bi marshmallow.
no, because they don't go both ways. They're either small or they're big.
Yeah.
You
fair enough.
called the little ones gay, and I was like, okay,
Yeah.
well, I'm gonna obviously not take. I'm gonna
But
take.
why are the little ones gay?
Because he said they were.
Because I wanted the little ones, and I was
because
a
he-
little bit high.
He was a little high.
A little
he was
bit?
looking for the marshmallows, and he
Well,
said,
yeah,
"Where?"
were-
Dude, you were gone last night.
You were almost as bad as me.
No, he was worse than you.
He goes, "Where are the little gay marshmallows?"
Yeah,
No, Georgia was absolutely worse than you last night.
it's been a while.
It's pretty funny.
I'm like, where are my big, strong, girthy, testosterone-filled, heterosexual jumbo marshmallows?
I think my favorite thing of the marshmallows.
Where are the Adonis marshmallows?
No, my favorite of the marshmallows is Georgia has 2 marshmallows on a stick.
Yeah,
And he's holding them. Keep in mind, I remember when I was in Scouts, I was taught, hey, to toast a marshmallow, you hold it above the flames a little bit, like 6 inches above it. That way it toasts it, doesn't catch on fire. Georgia shoves it in the middle of the flame, which is fine.
It's fine.
Some
It's fine.
people...
Whoa, whoa,
Hang on, no, let me...
no, let me clarify something. The stick I was using was 5 inches long.
Hey, you chose the stick.
No, he did
No,
not.
I didn't. I was
You
given
did give
it.
him the
That
stick.
was- you did say whoever
You
grabbed
gave
the
me-
steak broke it like this is for you, and his was 5 inches.
You gave me the stick.
You
He
did.
didn't choose
All right,
anything.
I did with the intention being, you don't like it, go get your own.
He did not want to get
Anyways,
his own.
didn't-
regardless,
He didn't like it.
doesn't change the fact that he could have held it up here. But
Well, that
he's
will make
sticking
him
it
look
right
his heart
in,
out.
which is, like I said, is fine. Some people like their marshmallows burnt, and in my mind,
My hands were burning.
and in my mind,
Same, because mine
That's
was also
fine.
quite short.
next thing I know, George's marshmallows are on fire, and he's like, "Oh shit!" Like
you
he's
forget the-
genuinely surprised.
Well, you get the important part in front of that.
Yeah.
Literally right before that, he goes, "I'm in the fire." And then after he says that, his marshmallows light on fire. He goes, "Oh, they're on fire." It's
Yeah.
like you just said you're in the fire.
I'm just bewildered at his shock, and I'm like, I
And
just
then we asked him if he was feeling high, and he was like, I don't feel high at all.
I'm not even high.
And, proceeds to talk. Who was he talking?
Me.
He talking to Matt.
No,
No.
Yeah.
No, let me explain when I realized I was high. It was when Rob and I were at the table, and
Oh God, what did you say? Shit.
we were. I was trying to say something about the soda.
Yeah. It was about the soda. You said like, "Whose mug is this?" or something.
Yes. Yeah. So I saw the can of cream soda, and I'm like, "Oh, whose mug is this?" And I'm like, "Wait a minute, that's not mug. That's A&W." Oh shit, I'm high.
Yeah, he literally says like, whose mug is this? Mumbles something about soda, and then looks at me and goes, maybe I am high. I was like, no shit.
It wasn't lighting the marshmallows on fire that made me think I was high. It was
It was mixing up
mislabeled.
beer brands.
Yeah.
because you would never do
And
that.
not even, and you,
I would never do that
that's
sober.
not even root beer.
Yeah.
It's okay. The visitor put it there.
Oh my god, the visitor.
The visitor.
Guys, I think we have.
The fall.
So close.
Yeah, that was like.
I've
Really
been
close.
listening to it for like the past 20 seconds. Like, what the hell?
Is it a bear?
Maybe.
I don't think so.
Well, I
I
hope
think
he
people,
enjoys the podcast.
I think people came
All right.
back.
Anyway,
And if this is the last
Anyway.
episode, it was a good run.
Dustin, you want to?
We'll get a lot of views. if we call
What
that
did we talk about in camping trips past?
Okay, I'm gonna try to like yada this because apparently on these ones, I want to get real talky with it.
Okay.
So, feel free to interrupt at any point so I can try to like skip through as well.
Okay.
Lads AM Podcast, episode 41, titled We Went Camping, features the hosts of Matt, Dustin, and Rob, along with frequent guests George and Fanning.
Do they spell it as George?
Yeah,
Yes.
George.
What was that?
I don't know. Dogs fighting?
I'll be honest, I
Somebody
don't
ro-
hear anything.
Somebody
but-
roared.
Shocking.
Never hear anything.
Yeah, that's why I said shocking.
That was a power up. That was an
Like almost like from the heavens.
someone's going Super Saiyan 2 out there.
God damn.
We have a visitor.
All right, guys, if you hear me say we have a visitor, it might be legit tonight.
It's fucking Goku.
Oh, dude, you've already like Boy Who Cried Wolves us. We're not gonna believe you.
It's Naruto unlocking the Nine Tails.
Wasn't on purpose.
But no,
Going to be tonight.
I thought I was in danger.
Okay,
that was,
continue,
that was
Dustin.
that was literally scary. But no, the AI always thinks your name is George.
Fair
Every
enough.
single time. It picked up that your name is also Boba. Because it says
Yo.
Fanning in parentheses Boba.
When?
He says that in the beginning.
Oh,
He says, I'm
introduces
Boba, you
himself.
can call me Fanning, yeah.
Okay.
Here's a summary of the key discussions and events. Welcome in outdoor setting. The hosts welcome listeners to the podcast, emphasizing that they are recording live and actually outdoors camping. We talk about how it's our first on-screen appearance. First time. Only appearing as omniscient voices or sheep heads.
Yep.
Yeah.
We then mention our official introductions. Matt, the producer/director, the one that does all the work, and the most handsome one.
Oh,
I should have mentioned those were in quotations because that's exactly what you said. Dustin, the blue sheep and ideas guy, and the second most handsome one. Rob, the orange sheep, and by default, the ugliest of the three. He also promotes his Twitch channel. Unfortunately, didn't pick up the name, I guess.
Rob the Gamer 115.
Hey, good job.
thanks,
Only
man.
took you 100 episodes.
Yeah.
Rob talks about his withdrawals from not playing Pokemon Crystal. The conversation.
Wait, that's funny because I haven't played Pokemon Crystal in like probably like 9 months.
You're having withdrawals this time?
No.
You're getting better.
Hey,
Congratulations.
congratulations.
Well, I also just did a huge 3-day Pokemon run where I was playing Pokemon Diamond, so
Hey,
Fair enough.
Hey, progress is progress.
Yeah, you're doing better. I'm proud of you.
sure.
The conversation then shifts to Dustin's recent absence from the podcast due to laptop issues. He recounts his frustrating experience with Geek Squad and the possibility of getting a free replacement laptop.
Actually happened.
Yeah, did yeah.
Oh, is this pre-Greek Squad?
Yes.
Yeah.
This is pre-Greek
It was
Squad.
pre-Greek Squad. Well, technically it was still there. I specifically apologized for you for not using it. The group lightheartedly discusses the drama in their podcast titles, such as Dustin got kicked off the podcast and Rob left the podcast, acknowledging the dramatic titles attract views.
They did.
Yeah.
The hosts discussed their camping trip, which had been planned for months. They mentioned battling mosquitoes, Rob getting many bug bites, and bringing weapons, like a 220-pound crossbow. I think AI misunderstood that.
No, well,
No, it was,
We had it.
no, but it was 200 pounds of strength. It wasn't 220-pound crossbow. We weren't lifting an entire person as a crossbow.
Oh, that's
That's called a
Fair
ballista.
I
Yeah, that's a different thing.
That's insane.
That thing needs wheels. You don't carry that
I
around.
didn't even think about that.
on that note though, real quick, since that camping trip, that first one, have you used that crossbow at all?
My lawyer would tell me to say no.
Hey, say no.
Okay.
No.
Okay.
Like a 220-pound crossbow, a Mongolian horse bow, and throwing axes, which they enjoyed using.
We
True.
They note the 7-year anniversary of Harambe's death, which occurred the day after his birthday.
Wait, no.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember that.
They,
I'm old.
they reflect on how the world went to shit after the
Is that
event.
a
and-
quote?
yeah, but they took out the I and
We're
shit.
almost at the 10-year anniversary
Dude, the world has continued
God,
going
yeah.
to shit.
Yeah.
because it's 2016.
God, you're right.
So it'd be May next year.
And joke about how their
Hold on.
generation copes with trauma through comedy.
I mean, you guys are just hearing rain.
No,
Yeah,
I
that's-
heard that
No,
too.
there was an actual
there was a
howl. I
howl.
was trying to see if it would go off and see how close it was.
That's a bird.
That's a bird, yeah.
That's a bird?
That's a bird.
That
That
sounds
sounds
like
like
a
a howl.
That was a
It
howl.
does, but that's a bird. It's like a owl that makes that noise.
Oh, maybe.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's a
Yeah,
bird,
you're
don't
good.
worry.
Sorry,
They're not
you
gonna
know,
do
need
anything.
to be cautious because we heard a dog, you know. Dogs.
Yeah, that was before.
Oh,
straight
don't
up-
get me going on dogs. I'll wait
And
until
a
I'm
bear.
with Zach or someone to talk
I'm
about
still
dogs.
scared about the other one. That was definitely a roar. But anyways,
Yeah, not one.
after the event, joke about how their generation copes with trauma through comedy. They also reference a "Dicks Out for Harambe" meme.
Hell yeah.
They also took out the I in dicks.
Yeah.
Oh, look, they censored it.
Wow.
That's what I was gonna say. We took our dicks out.
In the middle of the camping. That's why we had to go a different place.
Yeah.
No, the AI isn't that. Oh, sometimes it is, but the group talks about playing Honey Heist, a simple tabletop RPG where
Honey
the
Heist.
players are trying to steal honey from a convention. They explain the game's mechanics, including criminal and bear. That's it.
That's
They
it.
make it sound like those are like examples of mechanics. Those are the only mechanics. And recount a chaotic but fun unscripted playthrough. Personal anecdotes. Matt shares a story about having to run a tabletop RPG for a college class, leading to a discussion about saying yes to things.
Yep.
The video concludes with an extended observation of a large beetle trying to right itself. They also discuss the Pokemon.
Trying to right
They also
itself.
discuss Pokemon, particularly the Buzzwole character, and favorite Pokemon types. I think we mentioned Buzzwole like once.
I was gonna
And that's a
say.
key point.
Yeah,
A key point.
that was the
Yeah,
most
that's
important.
a
We talked
key
about like our
point.
favorite early bird Pokemon. We talked about our favorite like early mammal, whatever. It's like, oh, they mentioned Buzzwole once.
Yeah, why not?
Oh, that was that for that episode.
Okay. Nothing too surprising.
Yeah. Then the second one.
We should do the honey heist again, though.
You Honey Heist.
Anyways, next, Dustin.
Yeah, second episode, the Lads AM podcast, episode 93, titled "We Went Camping Again," features the host discussing their recent camping trip and various anecdotes. First one, funny gummy experience. The host recounted humorous. We had a funny gummy experience last night. Isn't that crazy?
Wow, it's almost like we got high.
The host,
Oh, this one's about me, isn't it?
it's
Bless
about
you.
a few of us.
Both of us.
It kind of
yeah.
mixes some people up in the stories, but it gets it mostly right. The hosts recount their humorous experience after partaking in a funny gummy, with one host becoming very giggly and another experiencing a dreamlike state while trying to start a fire. Camping trip forgetfulness. They share stories about forgetting essential items on camping trips, such
Yeah, I
as
don't know.
a rain jacket and a tent, leading to an unplanned trip to Walmart.
In Mexico.
In Mexico.
In Mexico.
Mexico, Maine.
One
Mexico.
Mexico.
Interesting, it doesn't specify.
Yeah, it didn't specify who was who.
Who
in that
forgot the
one.
tent.
I guess it didn't pick up on that.
We'll never know.
Well, luckily that
Luckily, that will never leave our
We'll never
memories.
know.
Yeah.
no, that bit's
It was
dead now
also-
because we have 2 extra tents this
Yeah.
year.
That's where
So
we
many
over.
extra-
So we're
parent
back at
tents.
even.
Yup.
One host, a teacher, discusses their work experiences, including a student projects, and their role in organizing a school auction where students earn currency for good behavior. So that was kind of it for the rundown, for like the summary of it. What we discovered is that after you do not even after summary, but it gives you prompts for like questions to ask. So I clicked on some of those.
Oh boy.
What was the main difference this camping trip? The main difference this camping trip compared to previous ones was they were in a new spot. This new location seemed to be a more open, window-heavy area, leading to an unexpected incident where Dustin witnessed someone watching adult content on a large TV facing the street. The AI got very confused about what that was. I was telling a story from work. I guess the AI thought we were at a campsite with a lot of business.
And they're right over there.
They're right over there,
They're
yeah.
right over there. They're still doing it.
What the hell?
That's crazy.
This one's kind of funny. What was the funniest misinterpretation? The funniest misinterpretation described was when Rob misheard a camp as crab when George was talking about camping, leading to discussion about, quote, crab talk. This prompted George to explain what he was actually saying, camp talk, meaning discussions about camping. The host found this particularly amusing, with Dustin calling it, quote, the funniest misinterpretation ever. Fun fact, I watched back a little bit. That never happened. AI flat out made that up. Nothing even close to that happened.
I was literally like, I know I don't remember things from past episodes, but I feel like I would have remembered
Remembered
The
that.
funny thing, it has timestamps in there. 1:11:45, 1:11:50, 1:12. No one says anything close to that.
You know what the scariest thing about that though is?
What?
Is that it's believable.
Kind,
Like
somewhat.
if anyone's gonna mishear something like that, it's gonna
you.
be me.
Yeah.
It did get you right, though.
Damn.
And
And George was there.
It literally, the closest thing to it messing up someone else's name is that it one time called you Bannon rather than
Bannon.
Fanning.
Bannon.
Steve Bannon.
no,
So
no.
John Bannon.
Hi, John.
that's what I was confused about, because it was on a different episode. It said, like, why did Rob call out Bannon? I was like, when did we talk about Bannon in this episode? And I was like, no, he's talking about Fanning. So those are the only camping episodes, but we did a second podcast where we talked a lot about the hike. because we did the podcast before the hike last year. So
this is the episode right after.
yeah.
Yes.
Mountain climbing saga. The hosts then discussed their recent ill-fated mountain climbing trip because you talked about some other stuff, and then I just cut that out for the sake.
Yeah, sure, that's fine.
The challenging trail. Rob, who chose the mountain, admitted he hadn't climbed it in 8 years and took the group on what turned out to be the hardest trail in New England.
It was not the hardest trail in New England.
The sign said otherwise. And it was raining. He realized they were on the wrong trail after about 10 minutes, but decided to continue, ignoring warning signs.
Okay, that makes it sound way worse.
It does make it sound way worse.
It only takes you very literally. They ignored a thunderstorm warning and continued despite the increasingly steep and slippery terrain. Encounter with other hikers. They met 3 younger hikers who had turned back near the summit due to the difficulty, which is a significant warning sign that the group also largely ignored.
All right, valid. Damn, AI giving us sass.
The descent. The descent was unexpectedly difficult and took longer than the ascent due to the slippery rocks and the need for extreme caution. 2 members, Dustin and one other, ended up with ripped pants from sliding down parts of the trail.
Hell yeah,
One other was Matt.
Hell yeah. I like those pants too.
Dude, we'll never know who the one other was.
I know.
Oh, never mind.
Damn, I think I slid down in these pants.
Holy shit.
Wow.
Wow.
Impressive.
And they're still okay?
Yeah, they're
Yeah,
great.
must be the higher tax bracket.
Yeah.
Shut the fuck!
I was stuck with some poor sweatpants that day. That's why
Yeah.
they ripped on me. I wish I was more like you.
Those
George.
pants-
Well, Dustin, maybe you packed more than one pair of socks.
If I remember correctly,
entirely
my
different
pants also ripped. It was just a very tiny.
Yeah, it was very tiny. No, yeah, but
Mine was
Like
That's
yours
what
were
we've done. Yeah.
gone, but I think mine was like
shredded.
ripped.
because Matt was like, "Hey, does it look like I have a rip in my pants?" And they were like, "It was like those pajamas with the butt flaps out." And I was like, "Yeah, it's ripped. It's done, Matt. It's unrecoverable."
They're gone.
But yeah, that was it for the AI summaries.
Oh my
I
god.
love those AI summaries.
They've been great.
Yeah.
That did lead into an idea that I had proposed recently, where I go through different episodes of the podcast and ask the AI questions, and Dustin and Matt have to see if they remember what happened in that episode of the podcast, and see if their answers will match the AI's.
Yeah.
We did do a little bit of it.
We did do a
Like
little
one
bit of
night,
it.
and it did.
And we
does
did
work out really
It works out.
well.
We also did shockingly well as well that we actually remember some of these.
And I do like that when I came up with this idea, the first thing I think I said before I even explained it to them was, okay, I'm going to have to host this because I'm going to be shit at this. I was like, you two I know can do this, but I would never be able to do this. I think Matt did mention it would be funny to do that, but with me against George A. and Fanning, who granted are on so few episodes and do not listen to the podcast. But just the idea that if the two of you managed to beat me,
Could even do
would
like
be
we
really
could do like
fun.
2 versus 1.
Yeah.
Yeah.
oh, the two of them working together against me.
Easy
Oh
one.
my god.
It might just be context clues.
Yeah.
They might just be predicting how you respond to things.
All right. What else happened this trip that we need to talk about?
You mentioned the dog a little bit ago.
All right, if we're doing the dog, I want Zach on mic, I think.
Yeah, sure.
Cause you were in the car.
Because you were in the car.
You're in the car with us.
Oh!
Yeah, the dog.
brother.
Also, we can.
Oh.
Well, you weren't in my car.
Yeah, we're supposed to switch anyways
No,
at some point.
he moaned.
He just moaned.
He moaned because he's been moaning all for a week.
I call it
He's
a new
been moaning
thing, but
way
he's-
more than 1 week.
Yeah, I call it a new thing. But it's been like months now
Yeah.
where George is just like
I'm
moaning.
moaning in your ear tonight at 2 a.m.
And I would.
Oh,
We
please.
have a visitor.
No, this works out fine, though, because I wanted to.
Whoa.
Oh, whoa.
My foot's asleep. My foot's asleep.
Look, I get it. My foot's been asleep this whole time,
I've never
which is
had-
why I've been bashing my damn foot in here.
Dude.
Are you okay?
I was legitimately concerned. I thought you were about to pass out or something.
He was drunk.
I was like, oh god, man.
No, I
Those words you were gonna fall on me too. I'm like, fuck.
catch me, George. No, the thing is, yeah, no, this foot has been asleep for a while.
Hang on, you want to
and-
move yourself because you're blocking most of us at the camera?
Yeah, one second. I wanted to just double check what's going on over here. I've never had that happen before, but I stood up and I'm like, my foot is not touching the ground right now. That is insane. I do not understand what's going on.
God.
Let me guess. You want me to do a mic test?
No, we're good, man.
Oh, okay.
I just wanted to check. I don't want to get up.
Well, you kind of need to get back in the
I
frame.
don't want to get. No, you guys hang out there for a little bit. I'm gonna try to
Okay.
get my foot away.
Dude, my this foot is also dead
I'll be
asleep.
very careful.
I like
That's
that
why
my
I've been
body
just
much
doing
more
like
asleep.
this during the podcast.
I don't know if it's like foot on like not like it's solid ground. But
Anyone
not-
else have a sleep feet, or is it
Level
just me
ground?
and Matt?
No.
I mean, I'm kind of in a stool, so.
Yeah, you're in a stool. You're fine.
Here, you guys can talk about what you're doing. I'm gonna try to wake my foot up before I
Alright, so,
stand up again.
So just for the AI to know, I am Zach.
Oh yeah, we never.
Yeah, we never introduced myself.
Oh, true.
Because this is my first time camping with
Yep.
you guys.
I was gonna go. This is Zach, but the AI is not gonna understand that.
No, not at all.
Zach, tell the AI how to spell your name because it's gonna spell it wrong.
Oh, it absolutely is.
already has.
How to spell Zach is Z-A-C.
All right.
That's it.
On that note, though, I almost misspelled your name earlier today. But
what do you
let
mean
me hang on.
misspelled it
Let me
today?
explain why. Let me explain why. Okay. I started another Survivor Discord game. One of the people in that game is named Zach.
You're good.
We're fine.
We're fine.
It's just dogs barking.
Okay, I was just making sure. Again, you know.
One of the
you never
people
know.
in there who I've been messaging like all day is named Zach, but their name is Z-A-K-K.
What?
What?
Yes.
No, that's a
I
cool
don't
guy,
know.
I have to
I
say.
don't know.
You're Z-A-K-K, that's pretty cool.
It's also the person who I like trust the least in this whole game so far. So
Okay.
I'm probably hoping to get him out soon. But anyways,
So am I telling the dog story or?
No,
Are
I
you
was gonna
leading
tell
it?
it.
Okay.
Gonna
But
move
you and
our
Dustin are
perspectives.
back up.
Oh yeah, because we're
Alright.
all in the same car.
I need to before we even get to what happened though, I need to explain what that fucker has been doing this whole fucking trip.
Literally since we left Fanning's house.
Since
Head up
we
here.
left Massachusetts, he has been intentionally putting on wrong blinkers, rolling the window up when trying to get my attention, fucking with me on the walkie,
Okay.
and just in general.
we fuck with everyone on the
Well,
walkie
no,
now,
that's
too.
fine. That's fine. But in general, he has made it so that by the time we get to what's about to happen, I'm assuming that he is fucking with me. So, Georgia's driving right ahead of us. It is a straight road. No other cars anywhere in sight. None behind us, none in front of us. And we're going like 45?
Yeah.
45 miles an hour, roughly,
Roughly.
maybe a little more.
Roughly the
and-
speed limit.
And I see George A go from our lane and just go straight to the middle of the road. And if it was any other situation, my mind probably would go to, oh, what did he avoid? But instead, my mind went to, oh, he's fucking with me again. So I ignore him and I keep going straight. And that's when I see a dog right in front of my car.
Yeah. The dog was like walking along what would be the sidewalk, sort of. So Robert started to slow down a bit. And then the dog just started crossing the street, so I had to slam on the brakes. Came super close to hitting the dog.
I had to have been within 2 feet,
Yeah, it was really
Yeah.
close.
possibly
Oh.
within 1.
I thought we hit it.
Oh my god!
And then that fucking German Shepherd had the audacity to
deserved
keep
the audacity.
looking at us going, the fuck are you doing? What are you doing?
Yeah, if it had arms, it would be sticking out going, hey,
Hey,
look, walk away,
walking
look back at us, walk a little more, and kept looking back at us.
It kept on looking at us like it was
It had,
our
it had too
fault.
much awareness. Didn't know. It's like, dude, you almost hit me. What the
I don't
hell?
know if you guys noticed, but after you drove past it, it turned around and went back to where it was sniffing.
Did it?
What?
Yeah.
So,
So was
anyways,
it purposely trying to get hit?
so
I think that dog's just used to walking around out there.
so we survive. The dog survives. We go another bit, and at this point, I'm actually gonna need you again real quick, cause I don't fucking know exactly what you guys said on the walkie, but it sounded like you said, if you look to our left, there's a dog.
Or did you say, was I hallucinating or was that just a dog?
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
what I thought.
I hallucinated.
Yeah.
Okay, because we
Zach was
had
right
a
then.
Okay.
differentiation on what was said.
Either way was funny. But yeah, it was like, we couldn't believe that there was a German
Oh.
Shepherd with his collar and everything just walking around this
Also,
bumfuck nowhere street in Maine.
when I hit the brakes, both my phone, and this is very random, but an Aztec death whistle, which are in my cup holders, fly down towards the pedals. So as I start to go driving again, I realize that death whistle is dangerously close to the gas pedal.
Yeah.
And I'm
That's what it
like,
was.
and I'm like, oh, I need to pull over immediately. And of course, Georgia doesn't give me directions on where we're going. He's just saying, follow me. And he's zooming, so I'm
Been there
like,
before.
It's two
we have
left.
been there before. Yeah, it's,
well, I didn't know where we were going.
you knew we were there.
It's two left.
But anyways, so I walk in. I'm like, hey, we need to pull over real quick. By the time we pulled over, I'd actually grabbed the death whistle already, but I still needed to get my phone, which was also down there.
Speaking of that death whistle, do you want to tell everybody what you did to me?
Oh, I did, but I'll tell it on the podcast too. So the funny thing is, Zach, is they actually kind of pieced it together without me telling them.
Uh-huh, I kind of figured that.
So, Zach had asked me to bring this Aztec death whistle, which when you blow into it, it sounds like someone's screaming. And so I brought it. And I think, where are we driving to?
We are going to the
We
supermarket.
just,
Yeah, we're going
we
to
just
the
got to the
supermarket.
campsite, just unloaded,
Yes.
and wife's going to the supermarket.
And, oh, right, and I was grabbing the D&D dice.
Yes.
Yeah, because we were doing roll for sandwich.
Right. So,
Back to roll for sandwich. It all comes back to roll for
It
sandwich.
does, yeah.
So, anyways, when I grabbed the dice, I grabbed the whistle, and I'm like, you know what would be funny is if I got in the car and just blow it. So as I'm walking back, unknown to me, I think all three of you, Fanning, Matt, and George, I all see me holding it.
Yeah. Well, I didn't see you holding it,
No, I saw it.
but I heard them mention it.
Oh, okay. So they see me holding, they're like, oh, something's about to happen. I get in my car and I'm like, hey, Zach, guess what? And Zach's like, what? And I just blow into it and he jumps a mile.
I was on my phone and went, what? And
up?
then the
What?
screen was like, what?
I need to start kneeling because now my entire leg is like asleep.
Skill issue.
Yeah, no, this was within the car.
Yeah, I was in the car.
So I literally thought someone came up to the car. It started screaming, Bloody Mary.
Oh, you mean you guys had a visitor?
Damn, this is gonna be the bit from now on.
Yes, it will be.
It'd be like, I was talking to this guy the other day. Oh, it's
It's all
But anybody watching the podcast or listening, if you ever look up the death whistles, you might think like, oh, that's not how it sounds. I've listened to them before. It's like, oh, it could sound like that. No, it legitimately sounds like
sounds
someone's.
legitimate.
I
It was
will
really
say also, this is my favorite part, which I have not specifically told anyone here. So, when I bought it, I tested it out by like blowing it quietly at home, because I knew from videos that if you blow, it will get loud.
Mm-hmm.
When I blew into it in the car, that is by far the loudest I blew. I've never blown that hard before.
I could
in my
tell.
life in Honda. Hell yeah, brother.
Actually, that leads to a question. For those in the other car, could you hear it?
no.
No.
Really?
We were miles ahead of you at that point.
No,
I thought-
you,
no,
no,
you
we
didn't
were
leave
behind
yet.
you. You couldn't get out until we backed up.
Yeah.
I know. It was a joke.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
What was the bad
True.
one?
No high five for that one either.
But no, it was loud.
Yeah.
I thought for sure you guys would hear it. I thought our neighbors would hear it.
No, they've heard just about everything else though.
Yeah.
Probably.
No, probably. They probably hear us right now.
They do.
Oh, they 100% do. Oh, they definitely have heard us talk about mothers. For the
They
past
definitely
2
heard us
days.
chant about rubber rooms. And
rubber
rats.
rooms and
I
rats.
remember it was yesterday we were at the
crazy.
campfire and we were just talking. Robert was in the middle of talking about something, and then like suddenly it got so quieter than even before. We were so confused. Like, was there noise going on before? Why was it
Yeah.
so- I feel like I have to whisper now. Like, why is it so suddenly way
Oh my
quieter than
god!
before?
Wait a minute. That's reminded me of something else that happened at the campfire when we got quiet.
Yeah.
You had a visitor.
Oh, the never gonna give you.
Yeah.
Oh,
yes.
geez.
Yeah, because it was after that actually we were talking about how quiet it got. I was like, I don't get like why is it so quiet? And then we just
Is this the one where I'm in the restroom?
Yeah,
Yeah, you're in the
Rob was-
restaurant.
Yeah.
So we just paused and we're just kind of listening to how quiet it is. Whatever song we listen to before it ends, and we're just pausing it there for a second, and then.
Wait, no. We need to give context.
We got
Well, that was still funny enough as
Yeah.
it is.
Yeah.
But for additional context, we also have.
What I liked so much about that is that it was just like, dude, it was like nearing a religious experience.
It was.
Because like it was really quiet out. I was high as fuck.
We're in nature.
Next, near
In
nature, next to a campfire.
Next to a
fire,
campfire.
and then just very low. Strangers to love. Like it felt like a ambient YouTube playlist.
Yeah, like those ASMR videos.
Yeah, I was like, oh, this is nice.
But it's even funnier because we also have a bet going on of how many times we're going to hear "Never Gonna Give You Up" on this camping trip. Because we have a playlist for specifically, we made it specifically to this. We use it for other times as well. With about 1,000 songs in it now, accumulated over 3 years, and I've added roughly 36 versions of "Never
You
Gonna
added
Give You
another
Up."
today?
Well, no, I added one after ramen the other night.
He always adds one whenever we hang
Every
out.
time we hang out, I mean, I
Every
wrote that
time we
after
hang out,
I
he
add
adds
Oh,
one.
really?
Yep.
Yeah.
That's
Damn.
We've only hung out 36 times in the last 3 years.
No, I only started that rule after the last camping trip.
Oh, okay.
yeah.
Yeah, there was only 2 up until that point. Then I decided, what if I just added one every single time we hang out? So I
Okay.
did that.
Hey,
Yeah.
it keeps up with it.
So the bet is over the course of this entire camping trip, from the moment we all leave our houses, or
Specifically
to,
Fanning's house.
Yeah.
yeah,
all
when
left.
we all
Dropping off
leave
the
his
last
house
person.
to when we drop off the last person, do you think we're going to hear 11 or more or 10 or less?
Yeah, 10.5 is the over-under.
Right, so 10.5 over under.
How many did we have yesterday, Rob?
Well, hang on. Before we even get to that, go ahead, just raise your hand if you said over 10.
No, because it's a podcast. Zach, Fanning, and me are the under. Robert, Georgia, and Matt are the over.
That makes more sense.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, the
Raise your hand.
Well, to
Oh,
be
excellent.
fair, I was going to raise your hand and then say the names.
Yes, that is definitely
Either
the sound
way.
of Dustin raising his hand. As you, his left hand.
You can hear that.
As it
Anyway.
says in the AI.
He has slight pain. He has a slight pain in his wrist.
So I remember me, at least, being like, oh, it's going to go over, because I did the math out, and on average, we should hear probably like 4 on the way up, 4 on the way back, and probably like about 2 or 3 while we're there. Just yesterday alone, we heard it, and I'm really making sure I'm about to say the right number because I am paranoid. Thank you, Fanning, for the assist. That's the number I was going to say. We heard it 7 times.
7 times.
I totally
yesterday.
lied.
No, 7
I
times.
know, I know.
Oh, yeah.
I wanted to mess with him, man.
Oh, my
How
bad.
many times in one car, though, on
So
the way
in
up?
my car, it was 4 times. His car, 2 times. And then 1 time when we were just outside.
Yeah. That was that one time the.
I think it was 3 times in your car.
No, it was,
No, it was at least
It
4.
was at least 4 in your guys' car. You got like
Yeah.
2 at the near.
Yeah.
the very end.
Because it was a weird difference where, like, it was 4 or 5 versus 1.
Yeah. It was.
yeah.
Like, more than it should
I
have
think
been.
Yeah.
And we weren't playing our music as often because the other
yeah,
chuckleheads
that-
kept on getting on the radio to us.
Yeah, we had the 7th one, which I think when we were cooking food.
No, the 7th one would have been that one.
No,
where
the
we're
7th
flying.
is
Seventh
the
one would've been that
one that we're
Oh, yeah.
about to tell.
We have 2.
Well,
Let's do today.
we'll get to today in a sec. So anyways, as we were saying yesterday, I'm in the restroom. They're all, I guess, talking about how quiet it is. And I guess from there, someone who was there has to continue the story.
We already did.
we
Never
already
gonna give
did.
you a played.
Okay, so never going to give you up played. I leave the restroom.
I guess we should say at that point we thought it would be funny if you walked back and we were all just silent, not saying anything, and letting Never Gonna Give You Up play.
So I walk back, and I can honestly tell you, I've never heard this group of 5 I'm with be so silent in my life. So in my mind, I'm immediately like, oh, they're doing some stupid bit. I'm not giving them the time of day. So I literally walk up and I'm like,
Oh, you guys
hey,
doing, you
I
guys
was
doing
like,
a bit?
I was like,
Crazy.
oh, it's quiet. Oh, you guys are doing a bit? Okay, cool. I sit down in my chair. I unlock my phone because I'm totally like not giving them the satisfaction.
Yeah. Yep.
And I start scrolling. I think it was on Discord. I start scrolling on Discord, and all of a sudden I start listening to music. And like after 5 seconds of my phone down, I'm like, "Is that never gonna give you up?" I'm
Yeah, Georgia had to like turn
and
up the
everyone
speaker a little bit.
broke. Oh, did you?
Yeah, you had to turn it up so you could hear.
I was so close to breaking.
Yeah, me too.
I was so close
Me
to
too.
telling him what it was because it didn't seem like he was gonna do it.
Yeah,
But then he
we
broke.
had to give him the time.
But then he broke.
Oh my goodness. And then today, so when I did my estimate was like, okay, 4, maybe 5 on the first day. And on the second day, like 3, maybe 4. And today we've only had, what, 2?
2, yeah.
Yeah, 2.
So, like, it's starting to average out at least.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But we're currently at 9 total, meaning as someone who wants it to go over, I only need to play 2 times tomorrow.
Yes.
Between 2 cars.
Between 2
Between
cars.
two
Each car
cars.
needs one. Yeah.
Yeah.
As
Between
long
2
as
cars.
both cars
Play the music.
As long as someone
Yeah,
doesn't keep
so-
going the radio on us.
Yeah, so should we talk about some of the drama on the rules of this, I guess?
There's zero drama.
Oh,
I'm really
there's
just correct.
No,
you
no,
were
no, no,
trying to
no.
rip a walkie out of my hand while I was driving tonight.
Yeah, because you were being an dickhead and not letting me defend myself in the walkie-talkie.
Remember how earlier we said that you guys were friends?
What was the? Okay, why weren't you playing music?
Because it was a short trip. And I wanted to be on my phone.
But you can do both.
No, I have a speaker.
No.
The speaker is he has to actually physically insert his phone into.
Yeah, I had the
Which is
little
why
ring
when you
right
guys would
there.
radio us,
we
you
had
would
to
turn
pause
it down
so
or
we could
pause
hear you
it.
properly, yeah.
Bruh.
See, because it's not like I was having it unpaused on the
This is-
3-hour
this
trip.
is why
That
I
would be
hang out with people in your
bullshit.
text bracket.
But on like
There we
a
go.
15-minute drive, I'm like, okay, if they want it on, I'll turn it on. But I'd rather just be on my phone. If they want it on, I'll.
Rob
put the
has
phone on.
evidence he'd like to present to the court.
Yep.
So we drove. I'm trying to remember exactly which trip it was here. But there was one trip where we were driving a decent way, and then we were halfway back, and I'm like, "Hey, Dusty, you gonna put on the music?" And he literally says, "I was wondering how long I'd go before you asked me to."
So 2 very incorrect things you said about that. It wasn't a long trip. It was to the supermarket. It was about 7 minutes away.
It is not 7 minutes. Stop fucking saying that. Because Zach was with me earlier today when I drove to the supermarket, and I was going a good 5 to 10 over the fucking speed limit. And it took us how long, Zach?
It took us like maybe 20, maybe less, and you were going 60 and a 40.
Allegedly.
Yeah. So shut the fuck up with it being a 7-minute drive. It's like a 17-minute drive.
16.
I don't know. It was still a pretty quick drive.
Yeah.
Also,
I don't
it
consider a
was-
17-minute drive quick.
It was quite quick. It felt very fast when we went
I
there.
did not say
He
an
did
hour. I
not
said
say-
20 minutes.
Shut up. Be quiet. Anyways, my point is it's a short trip, and it wasn't halfway back. It was halfway not even towards it that you said that.
I'm not convinced of that.
Because we talked
Okay,
about...
I
because we
will
specifically-
defend. You did thought it was 30 minutes to there.
No, I said 20 because I put it into my fucking
That's
phone.
that's
Before getting the phone now.
That's irrelevant right now. But I have not proof, but like I remember on the way back we had talked about how we paused so many times that Never Gonna Give You Up only played.
All right,
It was still
okay,
going at
okay.
one time. We had
Yeah.
paused so many times on the trip that was
but
still
I'm
that
still,
one song.
I'm still annoyed about people keep underestimating how long it takes to get to the grocery store.
It just felt fast. Yeah.
Dude, shut up. It does not take 5 minutes.
It's a quick little walk.
Start walking then.
It takes 3 minutes.
I walked there this morning,
Yeah.
dude. Yeah, I walked there
Good,
this
you
morning.
can
I
walk
beat-
home. It'll be a 10-minute walk.
I
Wait,
beat
wait,
you
wait.
guys
When
there.
you walked there,
Yeah.
did you cut through the woods?
No.
Yeah, because we
Oh, so
can't.
you didn't see the visitor.
No, I saw the dog though. And I dapped him up on my way here. I was like, hey, make sure you run in front of this guy and freak him out. And he was like, oh yeah, I got you, man.
I still can't believe that dog looked at us like it was our own freaking fault. Those
very
dogs, they
smart
just
of the
keep
dog.
going where they're going.
Yeah.
No, I'm pretty sure that dog just lived at the house across the street.
Yeah, but
But you should have
still,
saw it. It
the
was crossing
owner
and kept
should
on
not-
looking at Rob. It crossed the street, started walking down where we came from. It kept on looking back at us like, bro, you good?
Dude, it looked at your
Matt, when we get home-
Massachusetts license plate and was like, oh, fucking twerp.
Now, when we
guys.
get home, I need to find the dash cam footage I have and show you.
Yeah, because it will show up that it looked at least 3 times before I went off frame.
I'm not sure how well it's going to show it.
Okay.
I'm hoping it shows it, though.
A decent amount.
Yeah.
And Rob's not exaggerating. Like, if he didn't stop like literally 0.5 seconds, we would have absolutely hit it.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We saw him play. We saw him way ahead.
Oh,
Yeah, we were fine.
Well, you guys were in front of me,
Yeah.
so I couldn't see it because you guys were blocking my view.
Yeah, you know how this
Go
goes.
with you.
Yeah, it's goated.
Yeah.
And of course, we're in rural fucking Maine. I hit that dog, I'm probably getting shot. No? I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah,
no,
what Matt
just
is.
kept going.
Yeah, Matt's getting shot.
Oh, Matt's definitely.
You're gonna
is.
hit the.
Matt's
You're
getting
gonna,
shot regardless.
you're,
But
you're gonna hit the dog, and they're gonna blame Matt for it, even though Matt wasn't even behind the wheel.
that wasn't even in my car.
No.
Well, because George's gonna come back around and see what's happening, and they're gonna be like, "Hey, who's that guy in the passenger seat there?"
Hey, wait a minute. Jesus.
So yeah. Oh, also, while we have Zach on the mic, we saw a dead body.
Oh my god. That was the best thing we could both react to at the same time. So we're driving down to go to the supermarket. That took about 20 minutes to get there. And it was like a rain barrel at the side of the road in front of a house. And there's two boots sticking out as if someone threw a body in there. Like just legs sticking up. We're like, what the heck?
Oh yeah, no, we saw that. We saw that on the way here.
Yeah,
was a
I
funny
think
little thing.
so. Yeah, it was. We had driven by it a couple of times, but evidently both me and Zach had missed it the first couple of times. So when we see it, I was just like, "Did I just?" And the way Zach immediately starts talking, I'm like, "Okay, we did see the same thing." And in my mind, I'm like, either someone threw away a pair of boots, and they just happened to land like that.
On a full barrel. Yeah.
Or someone's getting a very early head start on Halloween decorations. Because it is early September.
There's a lot of those around.
Yeah.
Hey, keep in mind, this was so significant that we were having trouble with the GPS to get back here when we went this morning. I even said, have we passed Murder Bucket yet?
Murder bucket.
We did call him Murder Bucket.
And then 2 seconds later, it's right there.
I
Like,
do
okay,
want-
we're on the right road.
I do want to clarify, though, since Zach brought it up. I made it back without the GPS.
Nice.
Nice. It's very easy.
All right.
Credit.
I know it's easy.
It's two rights.
Yep.
Yeah. Well, it's funny
to be
because
fair, the
he
GP
pulled up.
Yeah.
He pulled up an address. I took a look at it. I'm like, Zach, that is not the right place. He's like, it's not. I'm like, Zach, it took us 17 minutes to get here. This is saying half an hour to get back.
It wanted us to go all the way the other direction around the lake.
Oh, do like the giant loop.
Yeah.
So
For
he
no
was like,
reason.
all right, weird. So he plugs it again. I look again. I'm like, Zach, this is still wrong. I'm like, whatever. I'm pretty sure I know my way back. And if I don't, I'm fucked because they're never going to let me down. If I have to fucking text in Discord, we're lost.
Just two rights.
Oh, hey,
Two rights.
you know what's really weird about the GPS? I didn't even mention this to you, Rob. So it did have like another road you can select. I selected it, and it still said go around the whole lake. I was almost about to say maybe there's an accident,
Right.
but the map wasn't saying anything. It just
dog.
Could you imagine?
The other dog was investigating. Later on, the other dog was investigating it.
Although, how many times did I say it's this right, and it wasn't the actual right?
5 or 6 times.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Nice.
To be fair, I would see something that
You know how
looked
many
almost like
times
the pole.
I said it was this right and I was wrong? Just once.
I'm not gonna lie.
But
On our way back from the restaurant,
Like an hour ago.
yeah, like an hour ago, I did turn to the guys and I'm like, I'll be honest. I don't know if we missed the right.
But Georgia, it's 2 rights.
That's
No,
too
I
right.
know. But I was like on autopilot driving. I'm like,
Wait.
You're just following the road,
yeah,
you know,
following the road, and then I
vibing.
zoned back in. I'm like,
Oh.
I gotta take a right somewhere.
But what's crazy is they were still behind us, so if we missed it, that means they also didn't see it.
Yeah. Which is why I was like, no, fuck it. If we're lost, at least we're together.
You're really
This
lost.
together
You're really lost if you're with your friends.
There was one time, I think it was when we were coming back from the restaurant, where you had put your blinker on and made it look like you were going to turn, and then you didn't.
I was going to the restaurant.
And part of me was like, did he want to turn and then realize it was the wrong turn, or is he just fucking with me again?
No,
He's
I was
definitely
when
just
we were
fucking
coming
with
into
you.
the park. That was fucking with you.
Oh,
Yeah.
Because I saw the first right, and I'm like, what?
No. He's talking about when we left for the restaurant. You got to the end of the state park, and you put on your right blinker.
Yeah.
To turn the one of the two lefts.
Yeah.
No. That's not what I'm talking about either.
Oh, he's done it multiple times.
But I did
Yeah,
that
he's
as
had it
well.
multiple
Yeah,
times
no,
during
he's
the
done
trip.
that multiple times.
It's hard to distinguish.
What I'm talking about is like imagine there's a road on the right that you could turn down.
I think
George A put his
George, you're
right
talking about the
blinker
right.
on, goes to turn right, and then stops and just keeps
Oh,
going straight.
okay, you did do that as well.
He did do that.
that was coming
And in my
back.
mind, I'm like, buddy, first of all, I'm like, that's definitely the wrong turn. The fuck are you doing? I'm like, if you're
Yeah, he was like going
trying
through the
to
wake.
trick me, I'm not that stupid. And if you're not trying to trick me, are you that stupid?
No, I was just fucking with you.
It's a requirement.
I'm just trying to keep you on your toes, Rob.
Oh
You're
my
gonna be
goodness.
out watching out for these dogs.
I'm just saying, the one way he has not fucked with me yet, and it's a damn good thing he hasn't, he hasn't brake chucked me. Because he fucking knows that if my car hits his car, he's the one who's going to be more mad about it.
I'm not risking that.
Yeah, your $90,000 car, buddy.
Whoa, 100K.
Yeah, well,
100K,
120K.
2K.
No, we're actually up to like 2 million.
Yeah,
I've
we're
been-
at
Every
like
time I
2 million.
say it, I've been raising the price. We're actually about 2 million.
Yeah.
I think that one should have been 3 actually.
Yeah.
I did also like when we were
What?
leaving the restaurant.
That's what it was. I remembered when there was something else that happened on our trip to the supermarket. And it was the bitchin' sauce.
Oh my god, yes! Oh, that was great.
It was just right next to the butter.
Robin just, like, saw it and locked right onto it.
Yeah, because like I said, it was near the butter, and I saw it. And I'm like, let's say it's bitchin' sauce.
Fuck, we should have gotten some.
So we go to take. Well, it's funny. I took a look at it. Sorry,
You want to do me a favor?
dude.
Sit down?
I've been trying to hold it in the whole
I thought
time.
Sandy had something to say.
Guess not.
For those listening, there was a huge fart.
It might have been caught on the mic.
Might have been mine. Maybe it was. Maybe it wasn't.
Quick, open the window.
Mike caught it.
Yeah, brother, sit down, please.
I was trying to wake my leg back up.
You want
Too
something
bad.
else?
Who cares?
Anyway, bitchin' sauce. Oh god, I need to open a window.
There are no windows.
Yes, there are. They're
Yeah,
right
if you want to
there,
open,
right
the,
there.
open the one on the back.
Open the door.
No, don't
It's
open
probably
the door.
better for you to get up.
Yeah.
At least you're not gonna look out there now. See where those noises are.
Hey
no,
guys,
I
we
can't.
have a visitor.
I was gonna say, imagine if there was just someone standing there.
Oh, that would be.
I love that. I love that you said now I can finally see what's going on out there as if it's not pitch black.
Yeah, I was like, oh, never mind. Never mind.
No, so I go to take a photo of the bitchin' sauce, and I notice a couple things about it. The first thing I notice is the one that I'm holding says, the original bitchin' sauce.
The original, of course.
And there is literally no other description of it.
Yeah.
So to this moment, I have no idea what bitchin' sauce is for. But as I took the photo and I put it back, I realized there were other flavors of bitchin' sauce.
Yeah, not the non-original.
I'm like, what the fuck is going on? I guess I think it's just for like dipping chips or something.
I think it's just a condiment.
Yeah, it's
I
probably,
guess.
I've heard it
It's
before. I think
probably
it's just a
like a hummus.
condiment. Yeah.
type thing.
But I don't know how it reminded me. You talking about how we look out the window or whatever. I remember earlier when it stopped raining, we were hanging out in here. And so we decided to use that time to move some things closer to the tent. And Robert grabbed some soda.
Oh my god!
my god.
No.
From my point of view, I'm not looking out there. I'm just on my phone or I'm paying attention to my cards. We're playing games. It tickles me every time I think of it because it was so funny. Because all I hear from the outside is Robert going, no, and then from the soda exploding.
Should I explain what happened?
Sure.
Alright. So we had drank in a lot of our soda in the cooler. It was a quick lull in the rainstorm. So I said, you know what? I'm going to run to the car, grab the rest of the sodas, bring them back. I grab, it's like the rectangular boxes. There's 6 cans of the Coke, 6 cans of the cream soda. And I grab them both. I put them down on the cooler, which is about, what, a foot and a half above the ground?
Yeah.
If that, yeah.
It is not that high.
Yeah.
I still cannot believe this. The cream sodas start rolling out. And I go, no. And in my mind, I'm like, I'm saying no, not because of me anticipating what's about to happen, but purely because I'm like, I don't want to have to bend over and pick these up. And the next thing I know, 5 cans roll out and every single one gets punctured. I, to this moment, cannot believe that 5 different cans landed on rocks a foot above the ground so perfectly to punch the tiniest hole in each can to the point where, and this is the crazy thing, most of the cans of soda are still sitting out there full.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know if you guys have picked them up.
No, yeah,
They're
full.
drinkable.
I noticed, yeah.
They're not full, but
The amount that is leaked out is very little. One of them is probably fucked.
Probably.
But,
Probably, yeah.
but like,
No,
I-
it's just a funny audio experience just hearing. No.
so yeah, I go no, which makes everyone in the tent look. And the next thing they see is just a fountain. They're all losing it. I'm just losing it as well. I'm just like, are you fucking kidding me? And at that point, I think someone, I don't remember who it was, came to all of our senses and was like, grab the Cokes! And so I grabbed the Cokes before they fucking start rolling out of their box.
Rob, legitimate question.
Yeah.
Have you had a single win this whole camping trip?
A single win.
I don't think you really have.
What? You had to have had a win.
He's having fun with his friends. That's a win.
Dude,
Where the win?
how about
Yeah, where the win?
Fanning easily giving me the win in muffin time today?
Oh, yeah. No,
Okay,
yeah, no,
fair.
fair.
Also, what was the... Also, me winning Uno yesterday.
Oh, yeah.
you want Uno,
But,
yeah.
like, outside of games, like, in real life, no, I don't have...
Because I was going to say, you tried your hardest to get a fire started after Georgie
Dude,
failed.
don't get me started on the fire. I will fucking
Two
walk
different
out.
times you walk away from a fire and it gets figured out.
So here's the thing with me and fires, okay? I have a complicated relationship with starting fires where half the time I go to start a fire, I can get the fire started in like 5 minutes, no problem. But if I cannot get it started within those 5 minutes, then
done.
it's not happening.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know what it is. Like, even when I worked at the summer camp at, I almost just said the name of it, which probably wouldn't have been great. But even at the summer camp I worked at, I would usually be the one to start campfires. And most of the time I did fine. But sometimes I would just struggle and struggle and struggle. So anyways, Georgia is busy cooking. So I'm like, okay. And Georgia, at this point in the camping, or at this point from our camping trips, I would say that Georgia is usually the de facto one to set up the fire.
Also, I just want to make a small correction. He was not cooking, he was eating.
Yeah.
No, not when with the first attempt.
First,
Yeah, first attempt he was cooking. Yeah.
Yeah, he
Okay,
was
first
cooking.
time,
Yeah,
first
I'm
time,
starting with
first
that.
bit, yeah.
So he was cooking, so I said, okay. Georgia is busy, obviously, doing something that I genuinely cannot do. You don't want me to cook. So
Whoa,
I'll go ahead
whoa.
and work on the fire.
It's our neighbors.
Is it? Okay.
Yes.
I thought it was literally right there.
No, everything
the
sounds
neighbors are
close,
all
but they're very close. There's
Okay,
not a lot of
okay.
trees, so we can hear
I
everything.
apologize.
No, you're
They
fine.
can hear everything.
Anyways, so I start working on the fire, and Zach, all right, I'm gonna be honest, Zach, I'm kind of pissed at you about this. All right, Zach is looking at me, and I want to say this because to this moment, it's the most batshit insane thing I think I've heard this whole weekend. Because Zach literally says, quote, I cannot start a fire because otherwise the flames will be up to here.
Like almost 6 feet tall.
And in my mind, I'm like, so you can start a fire. It would just be a big fire.
Yes.
But either way, I'm like, whatever. I'll make the fire. If Zach doesn't feel comfortable doing it, I'll do it. So I start working on the fire, and I spend... How long do you think I spent on that first attempt? 20 minutes?
Something like that.
Yeah,
Like that.
roughly
Something like
that.
And I'm just getting nowhere. And then finally, George's either done with cooking or taking a break from cooking or whatever. He's clearly seeing that I'm struggling with the fire, so he starts working on it. And he works on it for a good, 10, 15 minutes-ish? And
Roughly about the same time you did.
yeah, and he's clearly having some issues too. So in my mind, I'm like, okay, it's not just a me thing. And then I walk away, and not 10 seconds later, boom, we have fire. So I jokingly am like, oh, well, I guess I was an unlucky person. I guess I somehow was jinxing the fire.
Who lit the fire, Rob?
Huh?
No,
Who lit the fire?
The first one.
That time was George A.
Oh, that
then
fire.
went down.
Sorry. Yes. Yeah. Yes.
Yeah. So, we are happy with the fire, and we start eating. And when I had walked away, I think I had walked away to get food. So I eat, I'm done. Georgia goes to get food. George is in the middle of eating and looks over the fire and is like, oh, the fire's going down. And in my mind, I'm like, okay, the fire is not big, but a decent size. This should not be a problem to keep it alive. And somehow, and this baffles me, I could not keep it alive. And I fucking don't know what I was doing wrong. So, after like 10 minutes, I'm looking at George, I'm like, George, your fire is dying, and I don't know what I'm doing wrong. And George is like, I'm eating. I'm like, well, shit. So I try a little more, and finally, Zach is like, all right, Rob, I'm going to get the paper bag. And I'm like, you know what, Zach? Go for it. And I walk away dejected. Zach, I have a question for you.
Uh huh.
From the moment that I walk away, how long does it take for you to get that fire fucking roaring?
Oh, it was like 5 minutes.
It wasn't even.
I even said 3-4 times, why don't we take the wood, make a teepee out of it, put the paper bag in the middle with kindling, and light it up. What did I do?
He did that exact same after the 40 minutes of them trying and the fire dying. And within the 5 minutes, it worked.
Which I will say, Georgie did have a flame. I was like, okay, yeah, he has it. I don't know why the fuck it died.
Fire's like that sometimes.
Yeah.
It's just weird.
Yeah.
Either way, Zach got it roaring, and I was like, are you fucking kidding me? Because twice in one night, I walk away, and that's when the fire gets going. And I'm like, are you kidding me?
And no, it was not 6 feet tall. I had to restrain myself.
Yeah, no. And I literally looked at Zach. I was like, Zach, I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. Like, you just made the perfect fire for camping.
Dude, if it was 6 feet tall, Jordy would have been in it.
Not my marshmallows.
And to give listeners background, I grew up as a kid with my uncles who would have fires on the beach. They would stack fires of wood and everything and just light it up. So I learned how to make big fires. Not small ones. I know how to start a small fire, but I'm going to keep putting wood in and make it bigger. So I had to restrain myself once that fire was going. Like, don't throw wood. Don't throw wood. Don't throw sticks. Don't throw bark. And I gathered big logs too, which we didn't use because,
We didn't have anything to break.
they were too big. Yeah.
Yeah.
But no, yeah, for now on your fire guy. We're not gonna skip all.
Oh,
our
guys,
guests
this is a
working.
one and done camping trip, man. I'm gonna hit the old dusty trail.
Oh, Dusty Trail.
No, he's Dusty.
I'm Dusty.
Oh, you're right.
Don't talk about my trail.
Don't hit him.
Well, I'm just gonna walk on you then. Does that count?
No.
I'm gonna hit
Oh.
Dustin's trail.
Hey,
What if I bring you with me?
Hell.
bring you?
Bring you with me.
Yeah, I don't know about that.
He knows how to start a fire, though.
He does not.
He does not.
You know what? You convinced me.
I think this is a good segue to transfer the mic to Fanning. Also, I want to get my ass off this stool because I've been sitting on all day, and I want to sit on a something softer.
Trust me, the ground is not softer.
The sleeping bag is
Sleeping bag
softer.
Sure.
I don't even care if I'm out of frame. My
That's
ass
fine.
is falling
That's
asleep.
fine. Get out of frame.
right now. Get out of here.
Leave.
Leave. Get out of my frame.
Okay, that didn't mean you needed to moan again.
Oh my ass. I don't know if we have much more to talk about Campus Troop, so I'll just go do a pivot if that's okay.
I do have one quick thing.
Do that instead.
But I'm going to wait for him to get his mic good.
I think I'm good.
Danny putting his-
Yeah.
All right, your mic's all good?
Yes, I believe
Hey,
so.
hey, Fanning.
Yes.
Why mycelium?
Put this on.
You don't know?
You don't know?
Or you just want to explain for the podcast just out of curiosity?
A little bit of both. I probably have heard before. I just forget. But also for the podcast. Why mycelium?
Was it last camping trip that I started?
Yes.
Yes.
Was it?
No.
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 It
Oh,
was,
no.
it was a New Year's Eve party.
New Year's Eve. That's right. It was a New Year's Eve party. And
He looks very professional, I just want to say. Sorry.
That is what sound guys look like. I don't know if you've.
I, as we
really
put
I can
it,
tell, yeah.
With the whole leg up and everything on the stool.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
You probably have my foot in.
I was going to say, I really hope just your foot's in frame.
I can't see it.
Okay, then we're good.
all right.
She's like, I'm gonna take your spot.
Oh, okay.
New Year's Eve party.
New Year's Eve party. I was offered Funny Gummy,
Funny Gummy, as the AI calls it,
as
apparently.
the AI calls it, and I had one. Gave it about 20 minutes. I'm like, you know what? I'm feeling confident. I want a second one, so I gotta take a second one.
The fact that anyone let you do that is
The fact that anyone let me do that was a big mistake. I was.
well. I don't think no.
I was.
I don't think it was a mistake.
I don't think it was a mistake.
I
but-
think we know we could comfortably give you whatever 10 milligrams is,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and it would be very funny to us.
Yes. And I'm just sitting there, chilling. Matt looks over at me. He's like, I bet I can show you a random picture on Google and make you laugh. I'm like, all right, I'll take that bet. I won't. He proceeds, give me a few minutes. He proceeds to go through Google, find the most inane object he can find.
Oh my God, it needs to be good. It needs to be something
It needs to
you'll
be
never
good.
expect.
He needs to break me. He decides on a picture of the Minecraft wiki icon for mycelium that's in like that side box.
Yep.
And just is like, okay, here, shows me. I lose it. I was not I was expecting like an actual like meme or something.
funny face.
Or a funny face. Or I prepared myself for that. I did not prepare myself for a Minecraft vlog.
Any recollection, Matt, as to why you chose mycelium?
It's probably just for
Perfect.
He probably saw it was like that. Sure, that one.
I was just like, how do I make it random, but not like LOLXD random? It just needs to be genuinely unpredictable. And I'm like, how about a transparent picture of mycelium?
Okay. Fast forward a few minutes, like a half hour. He's like, all right. I was like, I bet I can do it again. And I'm like, no way. No way. I am prepared now. So he says, okay, give me a few minutes. I'm going to search for a picture. Spends a few minutes. I'm like, okay, I'm ready. Shows me the same fucking picture. And I was prepared for a brand new image. I was prepared for anything.
Except
For the same fucking picture.
I'm like on my phone, like pretending to scroll. Like it's all fucking theater, man.
And it fucking breaks me
like,
again.
there's no way I
I'm like,
can get
no, you can't do that, Matt. It's not fair. He tries it again on me a third time. It does not work that time.
No, at that point I'm just going
Yeah.
for it. See if it works.
Then, fast forward a few months, we're at, I think, a birthday party, same place. We're playing games. I didn't have as much. I only had 5 milligrams. But I was still, like, in a good spot. We're playing a game. Matt calls me over and says, hey, Fanning, he's just like this with a picture of mycelium. And I'm like, no, why, no. And lose it again.
So now it's kind of a Pavlovian response where every time you're high, you see mycelium. It's just the
Well,
funniest thing you've
now
seen in
every
your
time
life.
he's high,
But-
he starts thinking about mycelium.
Yes,
Yeah.
I am mentally prepared most times for mycelium.
Yeah, we're gonna have to
And
find a new one.
any Minecraft block, they've tried showing me like normal grass, podzol.
Yeah, because yesterday I want to see if it's like, okay, is it actually have anything to do with mycelium, or are you just high and you're gonna find things funny? So I tried showing you the grass block and it didn't
No.
work. It's like, wow, truly convictions. It's just high plus mycelium equals comedy to him.
That's it, man.
Yeah. But so I'm on to pivot to, if that's okay.
Yeah.
And I
Pivot, man.
feel like it's kind of fitting because we did a state flag tier list.
Okay.
I figured we would talk about the Massachusetts state flags.
Yeah.
The 3 finalists.
Oh, there's finalists?
Oh yeah, you didn't see?
Oh no! Wait, I gotta find
Hold
these.
on, I got you right now. I got you right now.
No,
I have
like.
pictures of it.
I was a huge fan of the one that looked like a pride flag, but it was the Dunkin' Donuts colors.
That was very funny. I like the Irish one that was the Dunkin' Donuts colors.
These are the 3 finalists?
Yep.
Let me.
Okay, right off the bat, I think I know which one I like the most.
So, if I
But,
can say mine first,
Yep.
if that's okay?
Yeah.
Well, hang on,
Because-
do you want to describe the 3?
Yeah, so
Yes.
one's just a blue flag with a white Mayflower on it.
Not Weezer Blue.
Not Weezer Blue, it's a dark blue.
Unfortunate.
The other one is just all red flag with 6 turkey feathers, which are supposed to be in a circle. Just nothing, white turkey feathers, I should say. And the other one is white and blue with a yellow 8-sided star. And the blue is kind of like a mountain and some waves next to it.
Oh, it is a mountain.
Yeah, it's a mountain with waves. It's supposed to be the something hill. Beacon Hill? That's what we have.
Probably like Beacon
Yeah.
Hill.
Personally, so I looked at these the first time, and I was like, I'm not really super huge on these.
Yeah.
At the time, when I first saw, I was like, oh, I don't like them, but the red one, I guess, is the best of a bad situation. The more I think about it, the more I'm looking at these flags, I'm really fucking heavy with the red one.
yeah, I like
I
it.
really
Really?
like it, yeah. And something we didn't discuss in the tier list episode at all, because we brought up CGP Cray.
CGP Grey, yeah.
That guy, yeah.
Yep.
Brought him up, and we talked about his flag video they made. Something that he brings up is how good it looks, not only flying horizontally, but vertically as well.
Yeah.
This one pulls it off perfectly.
Yeah.
Yeah. So does my favorite was actually the one with the flower.
Yeah.
Personally.
That's
I like
my
that one.
second favorite, I would say.
I like that one better than the turkey feathers.
Yeah, but I don't know.
Because I'm assuming that's a Mayflower.
Yeah, it's a Mayflower, yeah.
Yeah.
But I really like the red one. I think it looks good. I looked at the tier list that we made, and I feel like if we do get the red one, that's like a solid A tier in our list.
Nice.
I really like it.
I'm here for the flag tier list.
Yeah. Do you guys see them, or
Yes.
Robert and Matt?
Yeah, I showed you guys. I saw them earlier.
Yeah, you saw them
Yeah.
earlier.
Well, I just saw them.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Do you have a
Yeah,
favorite?
I was.
Oh, I have a favorite.
What's your favorite?
Oh, the one that neither of you said.
That's easily the worst
That's
one.
easily
Why?
That's a poster, not a flag.
Yeah.
Which one?
The one with like the mountain and the waves and the star on it.
I think it's fine.
It's
No, I
fine.
hate
It's my
that one.
least favorite.
All right.
It's better than steal on a blanket.
It is better than Sail on. Better
All
than
right,
Sail on
here's
Blanket. That's
here's
the problem.
here's one of my biggest issues with the red flag and the feathers. Okay, is, and I will fully say that my flag is partially guilty of this too. Okay, just not as much as the red one. Is one of the characteristics a flag should have is that it should be easy to like create on a piece of paper, like to draw it. And the feathers have so many details. Like, it's good on a printed thing, I guess, but it still runs into the same issue that like the symbols and emblems do, where it's kind of hard to just draw it. and
Not
stuff.
really.
But how
think
often
so.
are you going to draw a state flag?
Yeah, how
I
are they going to
mean,
draw it in like?
I'm just saying, elementary schoolers
like,
draw
think-
these all the time.
Think of it like this, right? Think of it like if you have like you're drawing an American flag, but if like a kid is drawing it, they're not gonna draw all 50 stars, and they're probably not even doing all 13 stripes. They're just doing red, white, red, white.
I get
They're
blue
also
with
not doing
stars.
perfect stars. They're doing the little
Yeah,
crossover.
No, I
right.
know.
You see, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
That
My-
red flag right there
Get a red
is-
paper, white crayon. Just
is
make
very
some.
easy, and you give it enough time because it's not going to work right away. But you give it enough time, that flag will be recognized as a symbol of Massachusetts, especially if it gets more and more use, and it will not have that problem.
Yeah.
I also will say the other issue I have with it, and this is definitely more a case of just it'll take time to get used to get used to. Our current state flag is basically all white
Yeah.
with a
With a seal on it.
emblem with a seal on it. But a big part of that seal is like a blue shield.
Yeah.
And as far as I can tell, it's the same shade of blue as the other two blue flags.
They should be, yeah.
Let's say yes.
Let's say yes.
What's the meaning behind the red flag? Like,
Harvard.
why is it red?
Harvard.
Huh?
Like education. A lot of our stuff here is red.
I thought they also said it was for the cranberries.
The cranberries
That
too.
as well.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because we are known as the cranberry state.
To be
Frog and
also
cranberries.
to be clear,
Cranberries must be fun.
I'd be fine with any of these three flags. Like, I don't think any of them are bad.
I really don't like that third one. I'm sorry.
Really?
Yeah, that would be D tier for me if we got that.
Really?
I just really, it just doesn't look like a flag
Let
to
me
me.
take a better look at it.
I don't think it'd be D tier.
Can you show me again? Make sure I have. We're talking about.
The
This
one
is
that,
the one.
bad
This is
one?
this is the one.
to
that
me,
we're-
yes.
Okay,
I really
no,
don't like
I'm
that
on
one.
the opposite. That one's my second favorite. I don't like the Mayflower one.
You guys
Yeah.
are well. You guys are all different.
Yeah.
You guys are completely. You guys don't agree on
Wait,
anything.
which one's your favorite then, Zach?
My favorite one's red one.
Oh, so
Yeah,
yeah.
he
I
was
know
he
you
was
do
on the
agree.
red one
But
immediately.
again,
It kind of grew on me.
I like all three. Just the Mayflower one is just my least favorite.
Yeah, fair enough. Yeah, the other ones don't really like it.
I am red, big blue, line blue.
Okay, so same as me.
I don't necessarily think this one's bad. I just don't like it.
Fair enough.
I would,
It looks like it was made in Canva.
and maybe my opinion will change after, being able to think about it again. I guess I'm like anyone else here. I literally am seeing these for the first time
Yeah.
now.
Yeah.
But like my gut reaction was the wave one. I think because it does represent like the mountains to the west, the ocean to the east, and it does kind of represent a good amount of the state of Massachusetts. Whereas the turkey feathers I get, and understanding that the red represents cranberries, as well as I guess Harvard. I don't know. To me, having the color represent Harvard's stupid.
I think someone said vaguely education just because that's like the color a lot of our schools have, our
That's-
colleges have.
Yeah. Yeah. It's
It-
either reddish
it-
or some kind of blue.
If it's reddish, and that's a lot of the colleges, then maybe. But like either way, I'm a little iffy on that one. And then the other one was just a Mayflower.
Yeah, just the Mayflower.
I think the Mayflower is probably my least favorite.
Fair enough. I'm
But
rooting
again,
for
that's
the red
my
one.
gut feeling. Honestly, I think, and it's hard because again, I don't have our tier list in front of us.
Yeah.
My gut reaction would be, regardless of which one of those it's chosen, probably I'll be like B tier.
You think so?
I think so.
Fair enough.
Some of them might be higher B tier and some might be lower B tier.
Yeah, yeah.
But I don't think any of them are bad. I don't think any of them are. Which one was it? New Mexico that we fucking gelled with?
Yes.
We like New Mexico's, yes.
Yeah,
That's
New-
the yellow one with the eight
Yeah, New
orange
Mexico's
circles.
was fucking awesome.
See, because the red one to me kind of somewhat not resembles, but like I get the same kind of vibe that the reason I like the New Mexico one is the reason I like that red one.
You know what, actually? Okay, now that I'm actually going back and thinking about our video, I'm changing my mind. I think I do prefer the red one.
Hell yeah.
And I think the reason is now that I'm going back and remembering, like half the fucking states have blue.
Right.
Like,
Yeah.
and I remember us being like, oh, another blue flag.
Another
Oh,
blue.
another blue flag. So like, honestly, no, I think you're right. I think now that I'm actually like thinking back to our tier list, yeah, no, I think the red one might be better. Yeah,
Wow.
go.
I still think the Mayflower is the
That's
worst.
so wholesome. Nah, I'm glad you guys reconciled your differences on that one. So now neither of you need to sleep outside. Speaking of you guys going outside, get the fuck out of my tent.